what's good, chat? It's the Pick and Roll podcast. I'm Andrew,
And I'm Jonathan.
and we haven't done this in a while, so we're finally back again.
Yeah, we uploaded a video that we forgot to do. We did fix the audio and stuff, so
It's bad.
that's out now. We'll be
yeah.
all right.
Make sure to go like that one too, just in case you didn't say it on that one.
Yeah, but it's because it's kind of like a double upload this week or today, just this day.
Yeah.
But all right, we'll just start out with our injury reports. First one, KD is continuing to improve. Let's go. It's awesome. We want to see that.
Yeah, hopefully he'll get the Nets out of the 4 seed.
As long as we just need to stay in the 4 seed right now. I don't care if we improve, but we need to stay where we are.
Yeah. Alright. Next up, we got Devin Booker out. I think it's an ankle injury or something.
I feel like all the Suns are out right. The Suns team right now is, like, I think I don't know. I know Chris Paul and DeAndre Ayton were out. I'm not sure if they're still out right now.
Yeah, they're not.
Devin Booker needs to get back, though. Their team is really struggling right now.
He's like one of their only stars, and he's out.
I feel like whenever they have their whole team, they're like the 5th best team in the league. They're high up.
Yeah.
But with all their guys out, they have no like supporting cast to help them.
Yeah, that's been a big problem with them this year.
Oh yeah.
All right.
We got Marcus Smart now out with an ankle injury, and the Celtics are still steamrolling everyone, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, we'll talk about more of the Celtics later.
Yeah.
They've been getting some controversy.
But also, I mean, he was also the defensive player of the year. I'm pretty sure, and so like,
I still don't know how bro won that as a point guard.
But even then, though, if you're defensive player of the year, you don't want to see your guy out like that because he's so important to your team.
Yeah. Like, the only other defensive player I can think of is probably, like, Al Horford or Malcolm Brogdon.
No, I mean, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown can play. That's why their team is good because they can do everything.
A little bit.
All right.
Yeah. This one's actually a bigger piece of news. We got John Collins, OG Anunoby, and Matisse Thybulle. They're all getting, I think, 5 or 6 amounts of offers from a ton of different teams. The Warriors, Kings, Suns. If there's a team you can name, they've probably got an offer from it.
I know as a Nets fan, we could really use any 3 of these guys, but specifically like John Collins. If we could get him, we're basically in contention for the championship.
Over Royce? Come on, bro.
Oh yeah. But I mean, yes. You can see why they all have their strong spots. Thybulle is like a great defensive player. OG's just kind of a good player, and then John Collins is a good offensive threat, but can do everything else.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't know who they're getting the best offers from. If I was Atlanta, though, I'd try to hold on to John Collins. What do you think?
Yeah, but they've also... I don't know what's wrong with why they want to get rid of him so bad. Because this isn't even the first time this year they tried to get rid of him.
I feel like that like really lowers a player's morale, makes them not want to play for you whenever you're like oh, we want to trade you.
Mm-hmm. But he's a good offensive threat. I think he has to work on his defense a little bit more, but
his ooping ability, though, like him and Trey have got some great chemistry. I don't know why he wants to break that, or I don't know why the Hawks want to break that up. I guess I should say.
There's an imposter. It's DeJounte Murray. He came in to destroy the team.
They still have a good why can't they just like that's a great team when they're all healthy. Like, what, you don't think that's a good team when they're healthy? I mean, I guess they're not looking great this season, but they have some of the best talent in the league.
You know who they should get back? Who I think
Vince
is a
Carter
top
or something?
5 Raptors player.
Vince Carter.
No, Josh Hart.
All right, in other news, we got Rui Hachimura signing with the Lakers. They're desperate.
Nah, did you see the trade offer? They gave the Wizards Kendrick Nunn and a 2nd-round pick for Rui.
I guess that's not a lie, but even then, they already have Anthony Davis, who's like the best power forward. Well, I should say one of the top 5 power forwards in the league when he's healthy.
Well, Rui's not really a power forward. He's more of a small forward.
But he's still a forward, though, and they have the best forward duo other than the Clippers and the Clippers. Like, they have a great forward duo. I don't know why
They need They need to help my king out. My King LeBron.
We'll talk about your king soon. Actually, well, we could go ahead and talk about him now, I guess.
Yeah. Well, one of the news surrounding him. Him and Giannis have been named All-Star captains.
That is bittersweet because I really wanted KD to win it, and he was like the second, and I was like, come on now. But I think every year it's LeBron is kind of just the guy, and then it's either Giannis or KD. It's one of the two.
Yeah, I think he's leading. I think he has the highest all-time amount of captain roles. I think it's like 6.
Well, the thing is, like, the captain thing's only been going on. Hasn't been going on for very long now.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, he's probably gonna. I feel like at some point, someone like Giannis will probably end up taking that.
Nah, the GOAT.
Because LeBron's only got like 2 more years at most.
Yo, 2 more years.
Tom Brady. Well, unrelated news, but Tom Brady just retired at like 40.
Yeah.
40 something crazy. I don't know why he didn't stick around to like just try and get a game in 50 years. But
I don't think LeBron's gonna quit anytime soon. He's too much of a winner.
He's gonna break the scoring record. I mean, it's kind of time for him to settle down. I feel like look what happened. It's another thing, but like look at how Tom Brady whenever he started. Tom Brady played too long, and then his wife divorced him, and now he played one more season, and look what he has.
Yeah, but
he didn't gain anything. He lost his family.
He's white. We're talking about like actual athletes here. I mean, he can run the ball, I guess, but
he's not
LeBron takes infinitely more talent to shoot the ball.
No.
Yes.
Well, being a quarterback is like you have to be smart in the head. Well, I guess
Yeah,
so LeBron's like I guess you guys say like a quarterback in terms of like how he's like a great playmaker and he can score, but no, like being a QB is one of the toughest jobs for any sport, I'd say. Maybe the toughest job in sports.
For real?
Oh yeah. Yes.
To each his own, I guess, bro.
Oh my god. All right, well, whatever. But next we got oh my. I'll let you take this one though.
Oh, thank you. All right. A couple of days ago, there's some controversy around the Boston Celtics refs screwing over the Lakers. I think Dennis Schroeder got a foul. They thought he flopped, but he just laid down and they called a tech on him for no reason. They called a shooting foul on AD for some, like his hands were in the air. They called a foul on him. In the very last second, as LeBron was gonna make a layup to win the game, Jason Tatum slaps his arm, pretty much rips it off. They don't even call it.
So
sends it to overtime.
The only one I really want to talk about, I think is important, was the whole LeBron one with Jason Tatum at the very end. And I agree, it was a foul, but it was a very minor foul that could be easily overlooked.
No.
And another thing is that LeBron gets calls all the time.
That's not true, bro. You're a KD fan saying that. That's the fact.
KD does not. I'm not saying he doesn't get called. He may get calls.
I mean, I'm a KD fan too.
But LeBron gets an unreal amount of calls.
That's not true. Maybe Curry.
He's like the Aaron Rodgers of NBA. Okay.
Keep that man's name out your mouth, bro.
They're both terrible.
He's the best Green Bay player of all time.
Well, yeah, it's not saying a whole lot. It's Green Bay, and I mean they're a great team, but come on now, he's probably the best Green Bay player. But still, I understand it was a foul. They should have called a foul. But he can take one call. All right.
A call that that could have won them the game though.
They were gonna lose. Okay, all right.
No, because he missed.
I know. Yeah, it was tied. It looks like if you watch it like the normal game, it kind of looks like a block to me.
No.
It does kind of look like a block. And so.
Bro, my succulent king is
if he was so good, he should have won in overtime.
What?
He should have won in overtime if he was so good.
He is so good. He's the GOAT.
He didn't win in overtime.
Because it was already done deal by that time.
They were tied.
If I could have won a game and the refs didn't call it, I'd want to sit it out too.
He needs to.
Like, that would just destroy your whole mood.
You should shove it back in their face and win.
No, but like LeBron's like he's a humble giant. Like he's a humble king.
Dabba dabba dabby dabba Old Navy, whatever he said.
He said popping out the car, no photos, baby.
No,
he didn't say
yabba dabba doo.
My king would never spit that gibberish.
Okay, Westbrook creating.
Yo, I think you skipped one.
Why don't you take it, Andrew?
No, I took the other one. All right, fine. You take Westbrook.
All right, I'll do it.
And I'll do the one after if you want.
So this is the one that he wrote down. I don't know what we were talking about, but okay. Black History Month, support Black business.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. Just support all small businesses. Okay. Let's get away.
Black Lives Matter.
I'm not saying they didn't. I'm saying support small business.
It's Black History Month. I'm talking celebrate your Black heroes. Mine is Kobe, and Jesus,
and LeBron. Oh my god.
Yes,
okay,
and
no.
LeBron.
No. Mine's KD probably. I guess he'd say. But whatever.
No Jesus.
Jesus was Middle Eastern. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
That's not like what we would call.
Controversial.
That's not what we'd call like if you saw a Middle Eastern person, you wouldn't say, "Oh, there's a black person." It's a Middle Eastern person.
Black Lives Matter, bro.
That's not. Oh my god. Okay, so we're talking about basketball here.
Support
right?
black businesses. That's
Okay. All right. Westbrook creating bad chemistry. What's new here? I don't even know.
I wrote that down last second because I just remember this TikTok. It was in a Lakers huddle, and LeBron was telling them like they were losing pretty bad. He told them to get their heads in the game. Man's Westbrook said, and also have fun.
Did he really?
Yes. I can show you it after.
He's like an elementary school coach.
Just have fun, guys. Even though you're like 13th seed, just have fun.
I mean, at this point though, they are 13th seed. They're not making it to the playoffs. If they do, it's like an 8th seed kind of thing.
Well, why would you say that?
They're awful, Andrew. They have talent, and they're not only not using it right, they're just not that good at it.
I'm talking about why would Westbrook say that? Just have fun?
I think it's hilarious. I think that's funny to me. But whatever. All right.
Yo.
Last thing today that we're gonna do is we're gonna do the NBA Top 100.
We do it every episode.
Yep. 26 through 11. We're gonna save the 1 through 10 for like the last thing, the big one, I guess.
Yeah.
I think we both know who the number one seed is.
Yeah, we think it's probably gonna be Giannis, but you know.
Yeah, we have not looked at it, so we're not certain. But my guess is Giannis or Jokic. That's what I think.
I didn't have the window up yet, so.
Here we go.
26.
Oh yeah, that's right. 27 was Zach LaVine.
You can start this one off.
Number 26, Drew Holiday, and he's higher than Kyrie and DeMar DeRozan. He was 22 last year.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
Bro's getting old, isn't he? Like, he's 32.
I feel like I've said this already. Have we talked about James Harden yet?
No.
He's gonna be. Oh my god. Why is he
he
gonna be
top
so?
20?
Harden's been so bad, but
That's not even true.
okay. This is Drew Holiday though. I mean, I guess he's good, but 20, whatever he's like 26 is pretty high.
Like, it says he has a 41 shooting game. 41%.
And 3-point shooting, which is like.
Which is still bad. He's a point guard.
That's really good actually.
41%?
Yeah, like KD's shooting like 39%. If that shows you anything, and he's like a really good three. Curry's probably only shooting. My guess is like 40% right now.
I think it's like 61, at least.
No, maybe if you add that up, you might get like 39%. Like that's probably what he's. That's like a normal three shoot.
I've been playing too much 2K, I guess.
All right, what on? Why is the where's 20?
Wait.
This is
Yo,
so
keep
weird.
them entertained real quick.
All right, well we're trying to find it, but for some reason we only got to 20.
26?
ESPN, what on earth? Where's 25 through
25 through 11.
Okay.
Oh, this one was just made just for us. We were doing this.
There we go. Okay.
Okay. Oops. All right, number 25. We got Anthony Edwards,
That's nice to see him up there.
especially this young of age.
Yeah, 52 last year. But their team's struggling, so it's looking like it's not going to really matter how high he is.
Yeah, that also could be contributing. That might also like make him look better if his teammates are doing worse.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe it makes him look worse if his team's not doing good, but he's still playing good.
But that's how Paul George was.
Paul George, like we talking about with the Clippers?
No, Pacers.
Yeah, the Pacers. Well, I mean they were still like 8th seed or 7th seed or something, which is for a team with no talent. And Paul George, that's pretty good.
They had Oladipo and Stevenson.
And they almost what was it? They took the Miami Heat to like 6 games. That's
That was-
insane. How do
that
they
was
win
pretty-
2 of those games?
yeah.
Number 24, DM Donovan Mitchell.
What a picture.
he looks awesome. He's got like these glasses on and like this. Is that a cardigan or something?
I think that's Prada.
Oh my god. Well, he's rich, so it doesn't really matter to him.
Gucci.
He's only been playing good though. After that, what was that? 70
71 point game.
That's better than Devin Booker's game, which is.
Better than KD's top game too.
Yeah, I'll admit that. I mean, point wise, who knows?
Yeah, point wise, not anything else. KD's the best scorer of all time.
I don't know about. He's definitely top 5. I don't know if he's number 1, but he's definitely high. But yeah, and it looks like he's probably gonna be, if not higher next year, he's gonna be pretty close to where he is now because he's playing really well. Number 23.
Bam! Adebayo.
I mean,
What's so crazy?
just I don't even know what he's even doing anymore. I've
His
heard his name.
defense is what gets him famous.
Isn't he like 6'8" or something as a center, which is like
Six? I think he's like. Yeah,
he's
he is.
pretty short. To go with small ball, I guess.
Charles Barkley was like 6'4" as a power forward.
Yeah, that was funny. I think he was listed as like 6'6", but he was actually like 6'4". 6'4" to 6'6", depending on who you ask. He definitely is not as tall as Shaq, who he does stuff with all the time.
Really?
Oh,
He's
yeah.
not as tall as Shaq.
Man, yeah, I didn't.
He's not as tall as.
As Manute Bol.
Yeah.
Bol. Number 22, Jaylen Brown. Well, look at how their team's doing. And that just shows you that he'll probably be higher next year.
Of course, he's playing against Wiggins, my all-star right there.
I think we were talking about Wiggins too, so I mean, guess we know who's better.
Wiggins.
No. Oh,
A 21. CP. Chris Paul.
yes, just for the well, they don't know. That's Chris Paul. Number 13 last year took a drop.
Yeah, he has. Yeah.
The point god was diminished against Dallas, averaging just 8.8 points, 6.3 assists, and 2.8 turnovers.
We don't talk
and
about
4.0 fouls.
We don't talk about that, bro. That game was fake. Luka, that was.
Luka's like the best player in the league, yes.
Oh yeah. Luka is the best player.
One of the best.
Not just saying that.
Number 20. Well, we already know who's going to be higher on this list, but yes, AD.
Wait, you mean that guy?
That kid, whoever that
I don't
who's
even
that?
know who that is.
Number 20, Anthony Davis.
I think that's KCP.
That is not. No. Number 20 is AD, and he was number 9 last year.
Dang.
I think he's going to drop after this too.
That's weird because last year he was out for like almost the whole season.
And they're just like, we got to have AD. But you know, Kyrie though, we got to put him down
They
to like
definitely
24.
have some favorites.
Even though when Kyrie's healthy, he's like a top 10 scorer in the league and
True.
like offensive player overall. But whatever. Number 19. Oh, they have Bradley Beal higher than.
Bradley Bill, not Bradley Beal.
It's Beal.
That's just
How do you spell Veal? Veal.
V
Veal.
Ville, like Louisville.
That's
Louisville.
Veal, and this is Beal.
Beal.
Beal. Look at the Washington Wizards. They're just.
Pretty trash.
Even though they have him and they have Kyle Kuzma.
They're making him the
Like-
franchise piece right now.
Yeah. Bradley Beal was number 11 last year. What were they doing? I guess he was like an all-star starter or something, which was insane.
His
A couple years ago, either 2 years ago or last year.
what was I gonna say? His value really dropped when John Wall left, though.
No, actually it went up because he became more of a franchise guy. But the team's value overall has not gone up.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I forgot about this guy.
Straight parallel to the image on.
Yep. If you could see a picture, it's like the exact same thing except 3 guys that aren't as good as the one, and there's better guys in the picture you're looking at than the ones that we're looking at. It's Rudy Gobert and like his coach and his GM for the Timberwolves.
Why is he so happy to be a trash at basketball?
He's really good at defense when he's like not on the like whenever he's playing for the Utah Jazz.
Yeah.
The Stifle Tower. I haven't seen any of that this year.
Yeah.
He's like the DeAndre Jordan of nowadays league.
Hey, don't, bro. DeAndre Jordan was a beast on the Clippers.
Yeah, his like free throw percentage was like 37%. That's like a bad that's like a bad normal field goal percentage, and he's
Free
shooting
throw.
37% from the free throw. I think he airballed more than he made or something.
Every good player has some duds.
Look at. You mean like games or things are bad at?
Everything. Like Shaq is bad at 3 points.
But look at like LeBron and Michael Jordan.
Curry's bad at everything except for 3 points.
He can rebound for a short guy, and he can pass the ball. He's not good at it, but he can pass it. Actually, no, he's good at passing the ball. He just chooses not to do so most of the time. He's like someone we know. That's a cat in the background. If you can. Oh well, number 17. Yeah. Jimmy Butler.
I'll tell you this: that Bulls team he was on was one of my favorite teams of all time. Him, Dwayne Wade.
You mean
I think Carlos Boozer was also on it.
I think you mean Derrick Rose.
No, Jimmy Butler.
I'm saying.
What's wrong?
Dwayne Wade. I think you mean.
This was like
Derrick
the 2016 Bulls.
Derrick Rose. Like why the 2016 Bulls? Why are you cheering for that team?
Because it has Jimmy Butler, D Wade.
That was not a good. They were like a 7th seed or something.
I just explained this.
Jimmy Butler. I can't believe he's still as good as he is.
True.
That's impressive. He was number 16 last year. Only a 1 drop for a guy that got a year older and on a team that's even worse than he was last year. That's pretty impressive. It's same team, but it's the Heat still. Yeah. The Heat is. I think the reason the Heat are still like consistently good though is just because of this guy.
Imagine if they kept Whiteside though.
Imagine they had the same exact team they had 5 years ago, but with Jimmy Butler.
It was just a little bit older of all of them.
Yeah, they're just probably. It would probably be a pretty bad team.
Yeah, they'd probably be bottom.
But 5 years ago, this team was something else. Now they're not. They're okay. Number 16, Trae Young.
Another guy who can't do really anything except for shoot threes.
No, he can. He is like one of the most. What is that called? Like he is so good at like just ISO. That's like what he can do. He can get by himself and just score easily.
Wait, who's that guy's nickname? It's like ISO something.
Ice Trae. I think I've heard that name before, but I don't know. I don't know who you're talking about.
Whatever.
No, but I think he's good. Maybe not this high up. Yeah, I feel like there's some guys that should be a little higher than this, but I think Jimmy Butler should be higher than this. But
I mean, Jimmy Butler took a 1 point drop. This guy
actually look at this though.
Yeah, 1 point up.
Yes, they just switched them. They were like, "Oh, we're not gonna try very hard." They're pretty much the same. So neither one. I guess you could say Trae Young got a little bit better, but I think it's really just the lack of talent.
Were these by the same guy, Lopez and? Oh, never mind.
No,
that'll be funny though.
That would be funny. It was the same guy. He just didn't care that much. Oh, here we go. Yep. How was his co-part higher up
counterpart?
Yeah, counterpart higher up though.
I don't think. Yeah.
Kawhi winner.
This was made before the season started, so that's probably why.
We got number 15 now. We got
Paul George.
Yep.
PG-13.
I still can't believe they made it that far in the playoffs. Like, I don't know if it was. Maybe it wasn't this year.
2020.
Yes, I feel like the two seasons that were like. Those 2 seasons are interchangeable. It didn't really matter to me. But he's number 12 last year. That's high.
I think this guy is probably the best Pacers player of all time over Reggie. But I know that's a hot take.
I can't honestly. Like, I'm trying to think of any of the Pacers players that were like really good.
Lance Stevenson.
Lance Stevenson is one of the funniest players of all time. You watch like Pacers highlights of just him doing goofy stuff.
Yeah.
Like the kiss of death he did to LeBron. He like blew on he was like on his face. But other than Lance Stevenson, good player. Kawhi Leonard's probably not gonna be much higher than him either.
He's number 1. We're just wrong about the whole thing.
That would be hilarious. They're like, man, this guy's gonna have a comeback season. What was that? Never. I'll ask you later. Number 14, Damian Lillard, Dame Dalla. He had like an awful season last year.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to have a good season when you're on the Trailblazers.
But... Well, no, I'm sorry. He had a bad season when he was playing. He was hurt most of the time. What was it, Anfernee Simons or something to take his place? But now he's looking pretty good again.
Oh, you're thinking of Tommy Cuzzy?
Yeah, that's the Tom Cuzzy breakout season. We're calling it now, guys. What's his name? Tommy Cuzzy is gonna have a great year next year.
If he's still in the NBA next year.
If he's not in the G League by then.
Number 8 last year? Did you already say that?
No, I didn't say that, but I can understand why he took a drop though.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. They really overhyped this Minnesota team, I guess.
For real. Cat, number 13.
I think that's every Minnesota player we're gonna get to. They had like 4 or 5 players on this
Wait, where's
list.
D'Lo? Is D'Lo higher than Cat? Did we just do? I think we did D'Lo already.
We did D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah.
Already. And he was pretty far down though.
Mm-hmm.
But he was on this list, so I can't believe he won 3-point contest.
This is one of the best Timberwolves player of all time right here.
And that's like saying a lot because he's not a bad player, but
He's not great.
look at their career. Like, I think it's like Kevin Love's their best player of all time.
Over KG.
Kevin Garnett. Yeah, I forgot.
That's crazy.
His time there was so forgettable that I forgot he played for them.
Yeah, Sam Cassell was the second best player. That's saying a lot.
He was 24 last year. They definitely had high hopes for him this season.
No, he was like almost. He was like 25 last year.
I'm saying 24 last.
Oh, number ranking. Okay. Smart.
Oh my god! We were hoping he'd be number 1, but number 12. Kawhi Leonard.
The claw.
The claw.
Almost call him the glove.
But this guy, I mean, he wasn't.
What?
Okay, all right. I guess it was because he was hurt. That makes sense.
I don't know what's worse though, being this high up or not even ranking last year.
I can't believe he was like ranked. Like, I thought he was gonna be higher than this though. I thought he was gonna be like number 8 or something. But I guess the only reason he didn't rank last year because he was hurt. But still though, like they didn't even have any. They were like no expectations of him coming back.
Yeah, I mean he's Kawhi. You gotta.
One game of Kawhi is better than like 20 games of like 100 through 80.
Yeah.
But okay, well,
that's pretty crazy.
well he's back. I mean, he's starting to look like himself again. So
here's your guy.
oh my gosh.
You still mad at him for leaving?
I'm mad at him for playing like he did at the Nets. I'm happy we got rid of that guy. Look at where we were 8th, like we were like the 8th seed last year. This year we're like the 4th seed without KD half the time.
Yeah, but look, the 76ers are 2nd seed.
To the 3rd, I think we're the 3rd seed, or no, maybe the 2nd seed. Right. But even then though, look at their roster compared to the Nets roster. James Harden is such a hit or miss guy anymore. Especially from the 3-point, he'll either hit like 30% in the game or he'll hit like 60%. He was number 10 last year.
I'd still rather have a bum James Harden than Ben Simmons.
At least Ben Simmons can like play defense and like play make and rebound. He can't score. That's like the one thing he can't do, which is important. But we already have Kyrie and KD to do all that.
Are you serious right now, bro?
I'm not saying. I think James Harden's the better player. What I'm saying is that James Harden was terrible at the Nets. You need to get rid of a guy like that. He wasn't going to do anything for us in the future.
He had the dreads though.
And look at him now. He's still. They put him at 11th seed.
Look at that picture.
He needs to drop soon. All right.
You're just saying that because you're mad, aren't you?
They were overhyping him, and
you're mad. You're mad.
Okay, we're
officially in the top 10.
Yes.
Which is probably gonna be next episode.
Yep. Well, we ended on James. Last 2 weeks I've gone away angry because, I mean, we've had James Harden and Zach LaVine as our end.
Yeah.
But. Well, I hope you enjoyed the pod today. Yeah. There was a lot of highs, a lot of lows too for this one. I mean, look at how it ended. But
yeah, don't forget to celebrate Black History Month. If you're black, learn more about your history.
If you're white,
learn more about black people's history.
Okay, all right.
Rosa Parks is a dub.
Yes, I guess you could say that. All right.
Black Lives Matter.
All right. Well, hope you enjoyed the podcast today. We'll be back with you next week. We'll try and not delay it or anything. And
be sure to like and comment. We'll probably like every single comment.
But we're starting to move from we will to we probably will.
Yeah.
But all right. Enjoy it.
Yep,
Keep watching NBA. Yep. Stay up to date, and we'll bring it. Well, if you don't, we'll bring you the news next week.
We'll be here next week.
Yep. See ya.
Peace.